Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Hunter x Hunter, you guys. Wow, last time was really good, you guys. Actually, there's stuff I didn't even talk about in my outro. Like, I realized it in between episodes. I'm like, holy cow. There was so much going on in the episode that we learned about. And I just cannot wait to see what we're building towards. I have a few thoughts. I have a few theories. But of course, you know, I'm trying not to get carried away with anything. So I will try to theorize in moderation here, but I definitely am seeing like some starts to some things. So I will briefly get into some of the stuff I didn't cover in my outro to the last episode. But before I do that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. And as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much. Yeah, so one thing I did not even get to really talk about last time because I was so caught up in the other stuff that happened was Knov, I think is the way his name is said. I'm having such a hard time with names lately. His power, I come to think of it like I feel like we've seen him in the Nen space before. Like it looked familiar, but I just didn't like know what it was. And like when they actually described it, I'm like, holy cow. Like he can actually slip in and out of our dimension, basically. It's not really, I don't think it's really that, though. It's like Nen space. It's almost like he created like a pocket in our dimension. You know what I mean? Like a little Nen pocket, a big Nen pocket, because it's like, what did they say? It was like 4 stories or something. And, but it does kind of feel like we're going in and out of like reality or something. It's very, very interesting. And it's so cool to see all the things you can do with Nen, you know, which just kind of highlights how Chi-Tu, you know, has a long way to go with kind of like strategizing his power. And oh man, it's like even his like claw crossbow thing at the end, it's like, but it's slower than he is. That's such a good point. Like Morel was not nervous. He's not worried that entire time. He actually like was able to school him a little bit. And I'm like, this is nice. This is like, he's like, I know right now we are facing off as enemies, but as a senior Nen user to a young Nen user, allow me to enlighten you. Allow me to take this as a teaching moment. So that was really something. We got to see Lael's like little power that he's his little iPod receipt maker thing where he could like basically he usurps the power for like an hour. And I think that's really interesting. And again, it's just really fun to see like how creative we can get with the concept of Nen. But yeah, nothing's infallible. There's always conditions. There's always something. But I feel like if you know, and I said this last time, if you know yourself, in what you want to do, and you're like, for some reason, I feel like if your goals and your knowledge of yourself are really defined, you know, because the people I've seen it work out best with are like the ones that have like a very clear-cut goal in mind, or like just kind of a strong concept of self, I guess. I have no idea if this is making sense. I have no idea if any of this is correct, but if it isn't, then you could just write it off as like one person's interpretation of this concept, I guess. And of course we had all the stuff with the game, which I already said all that last time, so I won't get into it again, but I am just really super excited to see like what is happening here. What is happening here? Because I feel like what they're trying to tell me is that like there's change taking place. Not huge, not super overnight change, but there is something happening. And I find that really interesting. So, you know, there's so many ways we're trying to think of like taking the king out that it never occurred to me. Like, what if we change the king's heart? Like, I didn't even think that was an option, basically. Oh man, watch Gon and Melioran like go in and like get the kill shot or whatever on him, like, just as he's, like, starting to have self-discovery and growth. Wouldn't that be, oh, man, that would be pretty intense. That would be pretty intense. I don't know if that's what's going to happen. So, all right, guys, I am so primed and ready for this next episode. What do you say we go ahead and just get started on, wow, episode 105. Look at how far we come, you guys. Let's go. Next one. Let's do this. Oh, she's okay. She is just, oh my, sweetheart, you really need to do something about your congestion issues. It's so... Yeah, here she is whooping your butt. How indeed. Because that's what people are complex. People aren't just, you know what I mean? You're not just like smart or not smart. That's not how it works. You know, people are layered. Huh? Wager, you would say? He's like, what'd you just say? He's gonna try to scare her into... Baby, I think you need your left arm. What do you usually bet? Oh, you thought you were gonna scare her with the arm? He's like, I don't... What? Also, baby, why are you risking your life for this game? It is. Wow. Oh, I see. It's a long road to get there. And it sounds like there aren't many rewards along the way. Oh. Okay, I guess that's wrong about the baby. Oh. So much responsibility. She supports her family. She feels like her life is just forfeit. Whoa! Wow! That's very extreme. Oh, she's like, I won't even be worth enough for you to take my life. God bless it, girl. That's a good queen. Yeah, what? Oh, we have not covered that. Like, you could wish for anything. She just has no life outside of it. She's like, I don't even care. I'll think of it once I'm there. He's like, you have taught me something today. Oh. He's like, I object! She's like, no, that's really not my thing, is taking people's lives. Oh. He's like, I was just trying to intimidate, and... Did he just take off one of his limbs? Oh my god, he did. He's like, here you go. She's like, what is this warm stuff on my person? It is blood. He's like, to heck with the blood. Oh! He's straight up just, wow. Dang! He is taking this to... He is matching her extreme. Can he just... I want to... I'm kind of wondering why he can't just grow him back, but I don't know if he could do that. Wow. She's like, what have I gotten myself into? People are taking heads and arms and... Wow. Wow. Oh, he's like, I will kill you. She doesn't care. Yeah, if you're gonna kill me with the game. Okay. He's like, he wouldn't kill her because he wants to keep playing. They're gonna get quite the surprise when they get in there. Just please don't hurt the little girl, though. Okay. Yeah, somebody had to go in and get him. Great. Well, it looks like we're gonna have one final showdown with these folks before we can get to the king. Huh? Toy repair, Dr. What on earth? Oh, it's one of the... Is it one of, like, her Nen puppets? Two or 3 hours. Wow. Okay. It's one of their Nen puppets, like the ones that we saw. Okay. Okay, wow, he like camouflaged on the fly there. No one's gonna notice this giant running bush. Okay. Right, because not everyone can use the portal thing like he can. Except that now they know what he can do. But they haven't communicated that to the... Okay. Oh, dang it. Ah! So it's all coming to a head. Yeah. But we know that Pito can't... is busy right now, basically. This is very just like... Oh. If Neferpito senses him for even a second, we have what, a couple of hours? Okay. But please don't, because I don't want to see you die. Okay. Uh-huh, okay. Oh, okay. Just, taking care of business here, apparently. Got it. Okay. We know this, but do they know this? Do our crew? 3 humans and 11 ants. Okay. They're like, here, you could handle the stuff that, like, it's not going to matter as much if it gets messed up. Yeah, see, we don't know any of this. Wow. He was like, yeah, we have some other options. I guess not. Sending list of available bodies. Huh? Oh, to come and help? Oh, oh no. What are we? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, don't tell me that was like... Oh, God. Don't tell me part of their deal is like he gets women or something. What? Does he recognize this person? Huh? Thinker. What is... Thinkerbell? Thinkerbell? What is happening right now? Oh! Oh my god, I didn't realize this. What? Wait, that was... Oh, no way! I did not even recognize Palm, you guys. Palm is now gonna be up in the mix. I'm like, at the end, I'm like, why are they telling me about these humans? Like, clearly this is gonna be important, but I have no idea why and like what's going on. Guys, we have so much to talk about. We have so much to talk about. The whole scene, I'm not quite sure what to make of the whole scene with the little girl and the king. Because she was like, look, this has been my whole life. I don't really have any wants, needs, or desires outside of this. You have to really work hard to get to any point where, like, you're even recognized or, like, making any kind of income. And anything else is, like, you know, I support my family of, like, 12, apparently. And without this game, I'm basically nothing. So just, like, take my life. The only problem is my life won't be worth anything. So, like, I'm really not offering you anything. It's like, dang. First of all, that is so incredibly extreme on so many levels. But also, I think that there's something about this reasoning that, like, really resonated with the king. Because, oh, well, first of all, that blows my baby theory right out of the water. Which I'm sad about, because I really was kind of hoping it was the baby. But still, like, a really cool character, and I'm sure the baby will be back in one way or another. But I feel like, and again, just kind of getting back to, I said this a few episodes, I think last episode, about how, like, he's seeing that there are other things to live for besides just, like, killing, eating, surviving, ruling. And this is, like, a very extreme example of, like, this girl literally lives for this game. And also just kind of the concept that, like, there are people who can't be intimidated. There are people who can't be used or twisted or manipulated or, you know, if you were hoping to manipulate the game to your advantage by means of intimidation or use of, like, you know, fear or desire, like, either I'll make you so scared that you mess up, or I'll put something in front of you that you want so badly that you're not going to be thinking straight. And she just has neither. To the point where he took off his own freaking arm and was like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have pulled that. Here you go. But yet, she's so humble, yet she's still, she seems to genuinely, like, be respectful too, you know, of the king, and is like, no, I don't want you to do that. I don't want your life. I don't want you to play without an arm. You know, you need to get medical treatment first. And of course he's just like, yeah, okay, well, do it or I'll kill you. And she's like, no. Okay, do whatever, but I'm not gonna. And you know he's not gonna kill her because his life is starting to become the challenge of this game as well, I think. And just figuring out all the feelings that go with that. Because he's never really had a lot of feelings outside of, like, just, like, take, kill, eat, repeat. So that whole thing is just, like, a whole thing. We also had, oh, dang it, we had Lael figuring out. The only thing that I feel like we might, I don't know if I could even consider this an advantage, but, like, we know that Lael and his whole crew are kind of, like, out for themselves. Is there a possibility they won't even, like, relay this info to, like, the guards and everything? Like, is that a possibility? that it's bad enough that he knows, but like at the very least, maybe the whole like kingdom won't know, you know, like the king and the guards. Oh, man, I don't even know, but it's bad news. And so now we have Knov going off on his own to be like, okay, we get one shot at this. But we also know we still have Meliaron. We still have that. We just need like everyone in one place. Like, I don't like the idea of like we're all going to split up and like take our individual shots at this. Because I feel like that's a good way to like pick people off. I feel like if we could all just like get in touch and be like, hey, but we're still trying to win Meliaron's trust too. So that's an issue. You know, like he's not just gonna be like, hey, cool, I'm gonna let like 5 other people in on what I could do and we're gonna go take down the king. So there's just a lot going on, you guys. There's just a lot going on. And Palm. I was wondering why they were telling me all that. I'm like, okay, where's this going with the humans and everything? Oh, man. Palm, you sneaky thing. What is Palm going to do when she gets in there? I don't even know, you guys. But she's on her way. Oh, man. She is going to mess this guy up. I would not want to be in a position where I had to face off with Palm, I'll be honest. I know she's not... she's still like an apprentice or whatever. She's not like as powerful even as Knov and Morel, but dang, she's formidable. She is formidable. So, all right, you guys, that was excellent. I loved it. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today, and please be sure to join me next time so we can figure out what the heck is going to happen. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.